Before we begin, I'd like to have a short brief about KRISHNAN. He's a distinguished chartered accountant whose expertise spans audit, taxation, financial management, and advisory services. He's recognized for his commitment to excellence, his strategic insight, and his ability to navigate complex financial landscapes. His dedication to professional growth and his passion for sharing knowledge have made a significant impact on both clients and colleagues alike. So, thank you, sir, on behalf of accepting our invited me here with us today. I would like request CS Cyrus sir to give the moment to listening speaker. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we look forward to an insight session.
Good evening, everyone. I'm really grateful for Deputy Ma'am for giving me this opportunity to talk in front of such a wonderful group of chartered accountants. Thank you. And I'm really happy that you have come because as chartered accountant, we always focus on the subject, but we need to focus more on these kind of subjects like negotiation, so that we can go ahead of other chartered accountants who are practicing. All of you are practicing chartered accountants. This is the first time I am coming out of my branch and giving a session. So forgive me if I am making any flaws. So let me start the meeting. It will be an interactive mode. When was the last time you have negotiated? Can you give me some example? Have you negotiated? It's a daily task, right? As for chartered accountants. Anyone?
Negotiating what? Fees or
anything in life. Fees or vendor. We do it on a daily basis, right? Correct. As chartered accountants, we always negotiate with people day and night. Before starting my session, let me share you a simple story of Annamalai. Have you anyone here is Rajinikanth? No, right? And then the story of Annamalai and Ashok. Annamalai and Ashok were both chartered accountants practicing in Adyar. Both were very good friends. One day, Annamalai found out that Ashok was using Annamalai and taking away all his clients. Realizing this, a fight broke out between the two. And Annamalai said these words. Any Rajinikanth fan? Yeah, once again I am asking. No, right? No. But these words were said by our Annamalai. After this, Annamalai was so heartbroken that he lost his office and reputation in a day.
So can you just translate, because Tamil I don't understand.
Oh, I'm sorry. After that fight, Annamalai said that Ashok, you have actually what is called deceived me. You have cheated me. So you will see a day when I will become a successful chartered accountant. In terms of this, I will become a successful chartered accountant, and in front of you, I will show you how much capable I am. So, whereas, okay, he actually needed to start his office from scratch, from the very base, and he started working day and night to get a very big client. With his hard work, he got a very big deal of mergers and acquisition between Suntech and Axel Transformatics Limited. I took Suntech because it's a big company in our state. That's why. Okay, the client wanted Annamalai to take care of a negotiation part and fix the valuation for Suntech. Understanding this as a one-time opportunity, he actually put his heart and soul to the work. Annamalai usually goes home evening sharp by 5:30 and spend time with his daughter and wife. But due to this mergers, he had high pressure that he need to build a career for himself, and he needs this work to be done at the extreme end because this is more important for him. and he started having some hectic schedule, and due to his pressure and hectic schedule, he forgot his family, he forgot his food, and also he forgot that he was tirelessly working day and night for this merger to happen. One day he had a chest pain and was admitted to the hospital. Luckily that was gas, so he just escaped the heart pain. So after going home, he actually went and talked with his wife and made her understand that how important this merger was for him. He also built a rapport with his other party so that he understands that the rapport can bring about a negotiated deal with the other party. So Annamale, with his hard work, now he has got the valuation done for the client, and he has made this a big event. We'll learn how he negotiated with the client and made this happen, and what are the key concepts Annamale used while doing this negotiation. Maybe we do it on a daily basis, but the terms are new. We'll just study. The first concept is BATNA. BATNA, SOPA, flinch, nipple effect, and anchor effect. These are the main concepts that we need to use as chartered accountants to make any particular negotiation to be possible. So what is BATNA? BATNA is the best alternative to a negotiated agreement. It is the best alternative if a negotiation fails. The course of action you will take if a negotiation fails. Okay, I'll let you know with a simple example. Say for example, in the case of audit, if we are having this 2 lakh rupees as the audit fee, our asking price is 2 lakh for a assignment, and we have a client, say Vishnu is giving us 1 lakh 50 as his expectation is 1 lakh 50 for this particular audit. Then we have another client who is willing to pay 1 lakh 80,000 for similar audit or similar service. Then 1 lakh 80,000 is your BATNA. So anywhere around 1 lakh 80 or above that, we should accept the offer. So can we accept this offer if it is below 1 lakh 80, or it is even as the case of Vishnu 1 lakh 50,000? Can we accept that? Definitely, as standard accountants, we will accept. The thing is that we need to accept this only if we have certain strategic decision in favor of us for accepting this offer from some long-term benefit after we have done this deal. So what is BATNA actually? It is a fallback option. If a negotiation fails, we will go to BATNA. Next is SOPA. SOPA is zone of possible agreement. The zone in which an agreement is properly possible. So, in the given example, I'll say this another example. I am agreeable to 1 lakh 80,000 rupees, but the client is willing to pay 2 lakh 20,000 rupees. Then the SOPA is between 1 lakh 80,000 and 2 lakh 20,000. Anything in between these figures, we can go for agreement. What if the client's budget is 1 lakh 50? What if the client's budget is 1 lakh 50? There is no SOPA, so we should not accept that client. But as chartered accounts, again, we will be always accepting that 1 lakh 50. So it's a big amount, right? Okay. Next is anchoring effect. Anchoring effect is a psychological tactic where the first number presented in a negotiation strongly influences the final outcome. So here in this case of 2 lakh rupees as the negotiation, we will definitely say to Vishnu that my price is 2 lakh 50,000 rupees. So first figure which we represent, we say it first. The 2,50,000, that will be more into his mind. So there is a psychological effect where he thinks that we will agree upon 2 lakh, so that the auditor will also be satisfied. So what happens is that because of this higher amount which we have already said, we will negotiate and come into 2 lakh rupees. These are all these things are we are doing it on a daily basis. Nothing new for chartered accountants. Only thing is that I have put it in paper. That's it. So next thing is nibble effect. What is actually a nibble technique? Nibble technique is a negotiation tactic. After reaching an agreement, we have agreed to make this deal. After reaching that agreement, we will ask some addition if you are possible. The client will ask some addition if you can be put in. It will be very helpful. Like we have agreed for 2 lakh, then the client says that can you also do TDS filing also within this, including this audit thing? Can you also do TDS? So what will be our nibble? It is his nibble that he is asking something extra. What will be our nibble? Definitely we will do that TDS, but only on one condition: if you pay 15 days in advance. Is that possible? We actually as chartered accountants need to make this possible. It is actually possible. These things actually creates a psychological effect in front of this client. What is flinch technique? Flinch is when you react strongly or show visible surprise, even a shock or disappointment to an offer or a proposal. It creates a self-doubt. Did you understand what is flinch? Flinch means if Vishnu is telling that I can give you only 30,000 as audit fee, we should show it expressly. We should put our face like what? That kind of expression should come from our side, because without means it actually makes the other party reconsider or feel uncomfortable with their position. He will think that ஏன்டா அப்படி amount சொல்லியாச்சு. What it creates is that it creates a self-doubt in the other party. It sends a subtle message that is too much and unacceptable. Say for example, we are going to a shop and asking for a TV which is 5 lakh. Then when we show this expression, it is called flinch. We show that expression or lean back and say 5 lakh. Then the shopkeeper will definitely consider this, and actually he might reduce the price also. We can also say that the standards as per the market is not 5 lakhs. That's also possible. Without saying, we should show some expression in our face so that the other party understands that there is some problem in our negotiation. Sorry, in our agreement. Understanding that has transformed my approach to negotiation and improved my outcomes. Let us understand the 4-stage negotiation framework. First is that we need to plan our strategy. Second, we need to execute tactics and communicate with the other party. And we need to build a formalized agreement. We need to monitor outcomes and learn. Normally, what is actually negotiation means? Is it about I win, you lose? Or you win, I lose? Is it about I win, you lose? No, right? It's always about win-win. We should always have a collaborative mindset before we enter into any negotiation with any person. We should always think that it is not I win, you lose, or you win, I lose. It is win-win for both. So, how to master negotiation? These are the table of contents which we are gonna put up during the slides. Art of collaborative problem solving. That's a great technique where we are having. Well, I'll explain it with some example. I need answers from your side. Think that two people are sitting beside in the opposite sides, and from here the window is open, and I want that window should be closed because the paper here is flying away. The other party wants window to be open because what happens is that he needs fresh air. What are the possible outcomes which we can generate as librarian? What are the possible things we can generate?
We can shuffle the place.
Very good.
We
Please.
can shuffle the place.
We can shuffle the place. Okay, very good answer. Other things, sir.
That is the
Okay. Half closed, half open is also possible, right? We can even put a paperweight in front of that table, right? That's also possible. Any other outcomes? We can open another window besides the means in the other side of the room so that fresh air comes in. Anything is possible. So what we as chartered accountants did right now is that we did a collaborative mindset and we worked on the various possibilities which we can bring out. Like, what are the various outcomes that we can bring out? That's one thing.
sorry.
It is like finding mutually benefit solution and emphasis on collaborative problem solving. That is what we need to do. Can I have two people from the audience, please? Please. So we have one orange with us. Sorry. We have one orange with us, with me, and we need to divide it to both these people. What are the possible solutions? Can I get some response from the audience, please? Cut it into two, give it to two. Yeah, that's nice. Any other suggestions?
Make juice out of it.
Great, super idea. Okay, anything else? Okay, so sir, your good name, sir? Triveni Kumar. So why, sir, why you need this orange for? What is
I
it?
need an orange fruit.
You need that for to have. He needs it for eating. Ma'am, your good name?
Cajun.
Cajun.
Yeah.
Why you need that?
I'll take off the peel and use it as a cream.
Okay.
Crush it and use it as a cream. So I can use it other way also.
Okay. So, thank you. Please have a big round for both of them. Thank you, sir. Please. So, what happened here is that we actually looked into the position what you say you want rather than interest why you want it. We didn't ask for why they wanted this orange for, right? So we should ask again and again why that other person need this particular thing for. That is how negotiation work, because both needed for different options, right? One needed to eat, other one wanted to put it as crush it and put it in the face. So we need to actually focus on the interest first. Then only we should never look into the position why this is for. I will take another example where a father has one orange and both children wanted the orange. So how means both want full orange. Okay, how will we divide it? As a father, you might have come across. How will you divide? Give some suggestions. You have 1 minute.
I have to divide, there is no other option.
Yeah, we have to divide into two parts, right? How will you divide? Both want equally the full orange.
Buy another one and give it to him.
Super.
Maybe today for him, tomorrow for me.
Yes, yes. One thing that we can focus is that we'll give a knife to one son and ask him to cut, and give the option to other person to select. What will happen? Can you think of it? When we ask him to cut the orange and the other person is picking the one, then obviously the person who is cutting the orange will cut it into half. This type of creative mindset as chartered accountants we should have, so that we can, not in the case of orange, we can deal with any other such problems. Means, are you okay with the slides? Okay.
Will you be sharing the slides?
Yeah, sure. We actually have a book called Art of Negotiation in ICAI itself. It's a nice book. It starts off with a story only. You can go through it. So what we focus, we need to focus on what people say they want can cause deadlocks, because it overlooks the real needs and reason behind their demands. Like in the case of Orange. Probing questions reveal the motivation and concerns and priorities that shape the other party's perspective. Like what we had with the sir and the ma'am. So we need to focus on that. We should actually show some empathy towards the other party. Then only things will work. It's not like we go and pitch anything out of blue, but we need to show some empathy to the other parties. We should be transparent and provide clarity why this position is important, so as to work on mutually agreeable solution. We should always have a collaborative mindset when we work out these kind of probabilities. Don't be emotional. That is the first thing when we actually. So the thing is that when I interact or when a client comes in front of me and say that can you do the audit for 2,500? I'll definitely get emotional, because the kind of hard work I have put into for passing this exam was very, very high. But negotiation teaches me that we should not be emotional. I'll ask him to get out that. That's the first thing I will do. But we should never be emotional and take it personal. When you discuss, when we get emotional and discuss things, it may become conflict. We should rather focus on market price, precedence. We can ask him, what are the market price you know? Just because of some people are means going down the means audit fees, they are kept at so low that the market price is not 2,500. As chartered accountants, we have put in the effort, so we know what is the market price. We should make him understand that the market price is high. This is the reason why we are telling this much amount, and we should actually communicate why we need this amount for this kind of work. We should also focus on industry standard. We can also give them this minimum audit fee prescribed by institute in the year 2020. We can give them and ask them. I do it in my office. I ask them to show them this is the fees prescribed. I am in the class B city, but I am focusing. I will give a discount to focus on class C city. You pay me this only. I'll try to negotiate in that way, because rules and regulations are also important. Try to agree upon a benchmark upfront. Collaborative mindset fosters a sense of ownership and fairness. Positioning the fair standards can help decision making easy. Establishing agreed upon benchmark upfront and collaborative identification of relevant standard transforms conflict into shared goals. Inventing mutual options for mutual gain. Don't assume that we have only limited resource. we should brainstorm like what we did in the case of orange. We should brainstorm for different options, like we have learned in the case of fruit versus peel. Brainstorming options, diverse options beyond initial proposal, satisfying interest and creates value. Build the solution on each other's suggestion. Understanding common grounds and complementary interests helps to satisfy diverse objectives. And this is my favorite part, separating people from the problem. I strongly believe that separating people from the problem can give an additional added advantage. We can actually have a discussion with them. It always have a human element in it, right? So I always believe that you should be hard on the problem and soft on the persons. Then negotiation will work like anything. As humans, we tend to be influenced by emotions. We should validate concerns which will diffuse the tension and promotes rational discussion. Active listening, conveying clear message and considerate language can minimize misunderstanding. Which is the most important element as chartered accountants we should have? We should be active listeners. As you all are active listeners, but this is the first thing that we need to create. Whatever client tells, we need to actively listen. That is the main important thing that we need to incorporate within ourselves. We need to foster collaboration and trust. We should focus on shared goals and demonstrate respect and empathy towards the other person and minimize personal attack. That's the main thing. We should always minimize the personal attacks, because as I said earlier, we should always focus on the problem, not on the person. What are the 4 steps of framework which we should use? We should put interest before position. We should always use fair standards and try to think of a mutual gain. The most mutual gain. So, long-term negotiation success, we need only 2 elements, that is win-win negotiation. We should understand win-win is important for both the parties, and negotiation is an everyday task, even if because we always think bargaining as negotiation. Bargaining is not the same as negotiation. Bargaining plus collaboration is equal to negotiation. These are the psychological tools which we use. First one is anchoring effect, which we have learned earlier also. Anchoring, contrast principle, escalation and competitive arousal, mythical fixed pi, power dynamics and availability. Each tool helps influence without any manipulation. We'll check on this. What is anchoring? As I said, the initial number presented. It may be higher amount or lower amount as per the requirement, so that it will be in our favor. Our favor. Whoever makes the first offer sets the playing field. Can you tell me what are the more death due to in India is due to motor vehicle accident or cancer? Can you view whether it is due to motor vehicle accident or cancer? Motor vehicle. How many of you say motor vehicle? Yes, most of them say motor vehicle, right? Others, cancer.
Not sure.
Cancer is more. Why so? Why do you think that motor vehicle accident is more? Because we see more often in newspaper and social media, right? This principle of availability applies. Because we are used to means in social media we see motor vehicle accidents in daily basis, also in newspaper, but not the death by cancer. That's why we tend to say that motor vehicle accidents is more in India. But the statistics shows cancer was 8,89,742 people today. Next is contrast principle. No, this is contrast principle because we actually tend to observe on something. So I will share a simple trick. Show a higher priced option first. Others look for cheaper. Like the example that I showed us that I am in class B city, but I am offering you class C city's price. So that makes the client feel that he is more important to us. That can be of immense use. What is reciprocation? People normally feel obliged to return favors, right? If I do something for you, it definitely gives back, right? So give small concession first, so as to trigger the larger ones. We should be cunning enough so that we should give more concession, which seems to be more for him, but we should aim at such larger things which are in the way. Let's assume a company is planning to hire a finance manager and they are planning to take only the first attempt chartered accountant qualified only. What will be the consequence? Only CA with first attempt is taken by that company. What will be the consequence? Can I get some suggestions?
Applicants will be less.
Yes, applicants will be definitely less. What are the positive side?
Quality.
Quality. In some case, as you have mentioned rightly, that these kind of thumb rule can be mostly helpful as well as there can be serious damages. Because as you rightly said, we might ignore most unique talents as chartered accountants. Just because we have taken only first attempt, there might be second attempt guys also who are really capable than the first attempt guy. That's possible, right? We might ignore that also. Who is the most successful investor in the world?
Warren.
Correct. Please give a big round of applause. That's correct. I'll ask you one more difficult question. Who does Warren Buffett approach when he have difficulty?
Morgan Stanley.
Charlie Munger. Correct. Right. And do you know that Charlie Munger is actually a law school dropout? You know that. That's the main point which I need to highlight. That he's a law school dropout, but yet he is running successfully the top law firm in UK as well as US. Can we do this? Are you okay? Just a quick exercise. I'm going to ask you to do a quick arm wrestling for 30 seconds. Can we have pairs? You both are one pair. Can you come first? Can you do this? Or you can do with ma'am also. Because she will be more good fit for you. Sir, can you go ahead? Can you pair up with two? Just for 30 seconds. And you will receive a point every time you could push the other person hand on the table. I want you to score as many points as possible in this 30 seconds. On paired up? You can do, right? The 30 seconds starts now. You can do arm wrestling. This thing for you. You can do with Sir also. 30 seconds. We have 30 seconds time and you should do as many points as possible where you could push the other person's hand to the table. I should not do more than 10 seconds, I guess. That's fine, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Please. How many points did he score? He scored. He scored? Very good, very good. How much? 15. 15, great. How much?
15, 30.
15, 15, 30. Ma'am? Equal, but number? 2 are right. 1.
The two.
2. So what is that difference? These means my fellow chartered accountants got 15 each, and you guys got 1 only. What is the difference here?
It took longer for each.
Huh?
For each recipe, it took longer.
Correct. This is the mythical pi assumption trap. Because I didn't ever say that it is a competition. Did I? No. The people who scored the most point and in fact built a larger pie realized that it is not a competition and that there was no conflict in interest. And so they would go back and forth like what Sir has done. They simply went back and forth scoring maximum points. That's why they got 15 points. That is a physical illustration of mythical pi assertion that we all face in a negotiation. We should always think out of the box. I never said that this is a competition. It happens, but we should always look into these things. As humans, we tend to prior. Okay, I will do one more exercise. Is that fine? Am I troubling you more? No. So, I have this 100 rupee note. I need all you to participate. Okay, this is an auction. Starting from bidding, you can start from rupee 1. The higher bidder gets this 100 rupee note. You can start with 1, 2, 3, whatever you feel. If it is 30, the higher bidder should give me 30 rupees and I will give you 100 rupees in return. But there's a catch. The second highest bidder, if it is 29 also, he should give me 29 rupees. But he receives nothing. Can we do that? You can, if you don't have change, you can Google Pay me. I will give it to charity. That's fine. Can we start? Is it okay? Okay. Anyone? 400 rupees. I will get it in the point pocket also. Sorry, sir. I'm all tension. Okay. 100. Anyone?
99.
I was not expecting that answer. 99. That's fine. Anyone else?
If I say 100, technically yes, it will be 99.
Yeah.
Will be that correct?
Yes. Yes. You're saying 100, right?
For me, no loss. It's 99 rupee loss.
Yes, yes. Correct.
If I tell 100, it's a 99 rupee loss to you.
Zero loss for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Quote 100.
100? Okay, that's fine. 100. So he
I
lost.
just have to give him anything or you have to pay 99 to that.
You need to.
Give me 100
So
back.
you can ask for 101. I didn't say that.
Yeah, you can
receive 100.
bidding for more.
Yeah.
And then one, you get the loss for you then.
You got it?
That's the main point here. I was not expecting 99. So it's like out of this competitive mode, we tend to put more money, right? Like what Sunil Mittal did in MTNL.
But then,
Yeah.
for him, actually there is no loss of gain.
Yeah.
So, commercially or financially, if you look, I need to pay you 99.
Yes.
You have to pay me 100.
Yes.
1 rupee gain for me.
No, you don't get 100 rupees.
100 rupees.
I said the first bidder will get that.
Just because he wants me to put in.
Yeah, if he had won the bid, then he would have to pay you 99, you'd pay him 100.
Yes, correct. If none other than
So what he's trying to say is that bid of his does not make any sense because he's
For
not going to get
making
it.
sense, except that he's putting me into some.
No, sir. What happened is that in my other class, when I started with 1 rupee, they went beyond 1,500 just for this 100 rupees. They lost their mind. Actually, they went 1,500, 2,000, like that. So what happened is that I gained 1,400 out of it. I thought someone would give me money. That's right. That's right. Okay. What happened in Sunil Mittal is that he actually acquired MTNL. MTNL, right?
Yeah.
MTNL. Yeah. Out of ego. Wrongly spelled it MTNL. Out of his ego. But this kind of effect happened in him also. Out of his ego, he actually bid above what he should have been. Otherwise, when he was into more sort of rash decision, he would not take otherwise. I always suggest you to get to know other side, build trust before business. In India, we should always start with some kind of team. If it is a high-end conversation, you can go to Starbucks and have tea. But otherwise, we should start with small chit-chat or build a rapport with the other party. Overconfidence is another problem. As a management consultant, you are asked to estimate the timeline budget for a new project. So, when it came to me, I was really overconfident. I said that I'll do it in 6 months for 1 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees. But what happened is that it went to 15 lakhs and I, in an average, had to spend 9 months of my time into that work. So what I lost was, because of my overconfidence, it not only affected my credibility with the client, but also impact the project's success. And this really happened. Can we do another exercise? If it is okay for you? Yes? So, I want you to select a range for each these answers. Need not be exact number, okay? It need not be exact number, but you need to select a range. And I request don't use Google for that. Okay, can you write the first answer? Year in which Narendra Modi was born. You can select a year. To read means to period. In which can you have, do you have the page? Can you write for 2 minutes? It's just an exercise. Which year was Narendra Modi born? You can write it down. You can select a range. I want you to answer 90% correct. It is possible. I'll tell you. Second question is length of Ganga river. In kilometers you can write. You should select a range, okay? Some 4,000, 5,000, something like that. Number of times lightning strikes the earth per minute. This is, I don't know, I actually googled it. But the number of times lightning strikes the earth per minute. Can you select a range? Done. Time it takes sunlight to reach the earth in seconds. This also you need to put a range. Anything is possible. Diameter of the moon. As chartered accountants, I am pretty confident that you will be answering this because client expects us to know all these answers. Number of knives, forks, and spoon in the White House. Very easy, right? Not right. You can write anything. I just need 10 answers. Number of actively spoken languages in the world. I need to put a range for these things. Number of actively spoken languages in the world. Gestation period of an Asian elephant. Number of human birth occur annually. I guess I have written the answer. sorry, 140 million, that's right. Number of human birth occur annually. That also you should write in the. You should put a range for that, please sir. Length of time a snail can sleep if it isn't disturbed in days. Correct. It's like CA exam. We don't have enough time. Can we go for the answers? Narendra Modi was born in the year 1950. Anybody? Correct. Please. 52? Super. Please have a big round for it. If this question was asked to me, I will answer between 1900 and 2000. Say it right.
Yes.
I just asked for the range. So it can be weird figure. It can even be 0 to 2000. Length of Ganga River. This is the answer. Basically, I wanted to say that our thinking should be in a broader sense. We should have a broader view. We'll have some negotiation training activities. Again, I guess I'm troubling you so much. Okay. This is the book. I need you to role play negotiation. It won't take 30 minutes. I need 2 persons. One should be the chartered accountant. One is always the chartered accountant. Other is a client, and I need an observer. Is it possible? Yeah, we can form groups. Sir, you are also in this group? Yes, sir. So I need an observer for this group. You will be the observer. Ma'am, I am sorry. Can you go back? I need one chartered accountant, one observer, and a buyer or a client. So we'll do one thing. You be the chartered. You sir be the chartered accountant. You be the client. No, observer. They have already allocated observer for themselves.
I will be an observer.
Sir, observer has most questions. Ma'am, you who will be the chartered accountant? Sir, can you join them as well? We'll take it as a group activity. You are also joining?
There are 2 groups.
No. Here is a chartered. We can actually. Here is a chartered accountant. There is a client, and we have observers. Similarly, when we have any number of group is possible. You 3 can do one be the chartered accountant. You are not there, sir. IT support. Oh, sir. Yes, chartered accountant. No. MBA. You can also join with sir. Sir, can you be the observer for them? So. Sir is also there, right?
Yes.
Huh?
We can actually make 3 groups. There are 9 of us.
9 of us, sir. We can make 3 groups. Can you form a? Sir, can you join the other group?
3.
Okay, this is one group. This is second group. And this is the third group. And you, sir, you are joining here.
Third group.
No, this is third. Yeah, you can come and sit with them, sir. You can join here. No issue. Or 1, 2, 3, you can join there. Please go. So what exactly what we need to do is, as chartered accountant, we are actually having a statutory audit, Everyone is comfortable? Okay. As statutory auditor, we are having audit fee deal. So, sir will be asking for this audit fee, and you as client, you should tell your budget or what you should negotiate with him. The observer will see what are the techniques that you both have used, like SOPA, BATNA, Flinch, Nimble, and
Please.
Flinch. I guess it's all anchoring effect. The 5 principles. Ma'am, did you understand the assignment? Yeah, you can actually talk. You can ask, think of a client you are having is IT software company and 10 crore is the turnover, and you should negotiate the fee with the sir. Please. And the observer should always monitor whether they are taking up all these
I will be the
principles.
audience. I will be the client. I will ask. Huh?
Everything is possible. As observers, you should always focus on whether these principles are being followed.
How big is the company? Sales is so I want to have not indicating that this certainly not finding in the client. Very much when I was I've been lost already here. You will not offer it to us. But I mean, very young, what do you listen? What you are the but I think
Yeah, they can, both can apply. Both can apply, but should understand who says which technique they are using. Yeah, not bargaining.
example, how many
Yes, sir.
What do you right? Yes.
First, this one this one difference. But if it was backwards, then how will you win a contest? So you can on the overall basis 1 point. Getting more elections outside, but that's 0.2 like 20,000 balance. Otherwise 1 point phase.
For the startup.
Start and okay.
Other assignments, like filling your audits, other assignments.
What is this? What is the band? So we can say it's the range between expectation. Yeah, my initial expectation was 1.5 is where I could have gone. But I expected 1.5. Telling that this is my friend's also. But I for me,
I don't know how the negotiation is. I cannot even commit.
You usually do.
1.4 post 5 days discount is given, and he agrees. 40% of 1.4 crores discount is given. 60 you have to pay. 60 paid 1.4 crores is 7 lakhs. 9 lakhs fees will just be. Exactly.
I guess, sir,
90 lakh fees.
90 lakh fees we are going to
then for me,
So 15 crores, you don't have that much margin. On Diamond,
and for me,
how much margin you
my
don't
budget
pay?
was 1.25 for
That's it.
I got the higher amount for him. I got
Started at 10%.
because what if
That's why
Can you write down
Yes, sir. Shake பண்ணுங்க. So I'll touch upon this concept again because there is some confusion. Let us take the observer's observations. That's the main point here. Where is his mic? I want this observation. Sure, sir.
client Mr. Pushparaj, who's owning this software.
Great. Super. 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 Okay. Sure. Okay. 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 Great. Okay. Okay, very good. Sir offered. Great, great. Super. Okay, great. Okay, so he used flinch. Nibble means small addition to the agreed figure. Flinch. Okay, okay. Next. Okay. He said, this is not fair. Okay. 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 He he also used flinch? No? Okay. Great, sir. Great. Super. Super.
So then I told him to use the nibble technique. It's fine.
Hmm.
Then what he did was he offered
Okay. What are they? Okay. What are they? Payroll. Okay. 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 Sir, stop recording. Can you stop recording? Really don't want, but okay. Okay. Did this clarify the concepts? Fine? Fair enough? Yeah. So, I guess BATNA is clear, right? So, we need not go into another example. Can you guys write down the BATNA once again? Any of your client, just for the sake of writing, you have a client and write down your BATNA. BATNA is kind of an opportunity cost. What do you say? We have another person who is willing to pay so and so amount, so we should not go beyond that number unless we have some strategic reason to do so. Can we write BATNA? I have a client called Tiber Blue. So they were paying me 65,000 per month for CFO service, CFO advisory service. And what happened was that I didn't have any BATNA, I don't have any SOPA, I can't do flinch, I can't negotiate. Angry, I already did. Angry, I told them that I need 1 lakh rupees. That's also possible. So I settled for 65 per month. So that's also possible because I don't have another client who is willing to pay 65 for the similar assignment. Yeah, we will not leave, but there should be some respect for the profession as well. We should not be too low. That's the main point here. As chartered accountants, we should not go too low. I am the only person in Trivandrum, off the record, I am the only person in Trivandrum who is fighting. We'll tell it after the session is over. Okay. Do we want to do anchoring? No, wait. It's fine. It's fine. I'll show you something. Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, okay. How much more? 58,000. Please. Please, no. 45. Friends. Look friend. 50. 45. 50. 45. 50. 45. 50. 48. 48. 48. 1 minute. Yeah, okay. Yeah, please. Friends, India, South Korea, India, South Korea. Okay. I want to buy another more. Okay. 95. Steve. 95. Okay. I say 85. You say 95. Center. 90. Championship. This is how much? 90. This is 48. 40. Last one. 90. Okay. This 48. 45. 45. 48, 45. 48, look at me. 45. 48. 130, sir. This how much? 53, 10,000. Compliment? Free. I don't know.
This funny video I actually wanted you to see, just for some kind of relaxation. That's all. And yeah, they have applied everything, each and everything they have applied. That's how we should do, but not in this kind of thing. But we should do this. So flinch, wheel, skip. Okay. You want to show some low ball flinch reactions. You want to show? We are used to it. Okay. I'm really happy that we have learning it in a participative mode. Okay, thank you. And what are the key take-homes? We did learn BATNA, anchoring technique, and oh, I actually forgot about. One sec. I'm sorry. This is actually a negotiation cheat sheet. I'll give it to the technical guys. Can you give a printout of these things? 2, 3, 10, 10, 15? Yeah. You will bring it? 15, 10 copy will do. 15. Wow, 12 copies. Can you make it little fast? Anna? கொஞ்சம் faster கொடுக்க முடியுமா? Because the next slide is thank you. Okay, that cheat sheet, right? It will help you because we have learned the concept. It will go through in a glance. You can just check it and we will actually finish it up. That's fine. So thank you for patient listening. I'll switch off.